First, you'll need to make sure that they'll stay in a down. Work on keeping them in a down. So here, I just keep resetting the down until she'll actually stay down. And then I reward her for staying down. Now I'm going to start with micro steps. So I just put my hand up, I said stay, she gave me eye contact, and I gave her a treat for staying for that second. I put my hand up, I say stay, I give her a treat for staying. Put my hand up, I say stay, I take one step to the left and back, eye contact, I give her a treat. Hand up, stay, one step to the right, and back, eye contact, treat. So I'm keeping the movements really small so that she can be successful and she can get rewarded for doing what it is I'm looking for. This is how she learns what a stay is, because she doesn't know what stay means. I'm actually programming her to see that the word stay means to stay right where you are and keep eye contact. Even if I take a step back and another step back and then a step forward and then the treat again. So what you see here, I've worked up to a step left, a step right, 2 steps back. That's the third step back, forward. I lost a little eye contact, but I treated her when there was eye contact. A step left, a step right, another step right, step left, and treat. I still have a hold of the leash so that if she tries to break the stay and run off, she can't get very far, because that would be rewarding if we got to play a chase game. But now I can trust her. She's doing so well on stay, I can put the leash down. And I'm just going to go through the same movements that I've already been successful with now that she has the mindset of staying. And I can push it a little bit more and reward her for staying. Also, I never make them reach for the treat. I come all the way to them and I push the treat into their mouth so that they stay on the bed, rooted onto the bed. You don't want them reaching forward for the treat because it makes them think that they're going to break the stay by going forward. They get the treat by leaning back into the bed. It reinforces that they're staying leaning into the bed. Prior to this, I would not be able to get this dog to stay at all. She's total wiggle butt. Now, because we haven't left at all and she's really getting the idea of staying, I was even able to do a little twirl there and turn my back and then come back, eye contact, and treat. Do a little dance this way, that way, come back, treat. Now I'm going to be really excited and say, okay, let's go, and break the stay. Each time you reset it, you need to start pretty small again because she's not in the mindset of staying. So I'm resetting it here. I'm asking her to down. I'm going to give her a treat. I'm going to go ahead and take the chance of putting the leash down, but I'm only going to take one step back, and I ask her to stay. Couple steps left, right, and there I lost it because I did too much. So I'm just going to put her back with neutral emotion. Once she's back, I give her some pets. I don't reward her until she's in that place, though. Okay, now I'm going to try again. Put my hand up and say stay. I take a couple steps back to the side and back just a bit quicker than I was before so that she didn't break it. Now she's getting into the mindset of staying again. I'll be able to get away with going further and practicing further now that she realizes and remembers what the stay means. Hand up. I'm going to say stay. Walk back. Walk forward. Give a treat. Hand up, I say stay. I'm walking back, turning around, coming back. Now I've made her a big believer in this stay, so I can do a lot more until I go and reset her again, in which I'm going to start back with small movements. To break the stay, I'm going to act really excited and say, let's go. Let's go. On this third reset, I intentionally come from a different side to help her to generalize approaching the bed from different directions and staying with me in different spots. Sit. Down. Good job. This early on in the training, I'm not going to try asking Pepper to stay anywhere else or on any different surface or any different bed. I'm going to keep using the same one for a few days even, and lots of sessions before I start asking her to generalize it from a whole different location or a whole different piece of equipment. I'm only going to do it from different sides. And there I walked around to the other side when I was asking her to stay. And now that I've done it a few times, she's getting into the mode of staying when I ask her to stay. And so I can start to be a little bit more greedy and do some more fun stuff while she's staying now that I've gotten her started. So here I start to step around the bed to the right, and then I'm looking for eye contact and treat. I'm going to put my hand up and ask her to stay after she's done chewing this treat. And then I'm going to step around the bed to the left, and then I'm going to come back, eye contact, treat, hand up, ask her to stay. I was able to get all the way around the bed with her staying. Eye contact, treat. Here I'm actually able to turn around and walk a few steps directly away from her, turn back around and walk back to her. I grabbed up the leash, said an excited "let's go," and ended the exercise. For the first couple of days, I'm going to repeat the exercise in the same low distraction location on the same piece of equipment until I'm very convinced that she's understanding the stay command. Next, I am going to practice in a low distraction environment that is either in a different location or on a different piece of equipment, but I will still start back with small steps to make sure that she understands. Once I have started to generalize the stay command in different low distraction environments and on different pieces of equipment, then I can begin to add mild distractions, eventually building up to medium distraction and high distraction until my dog is holding a reliable downstay in a high distractible area like an open park.